everyone, and welcome to another box office report. And this time, it's all about Snow White because we all knew Snow White was going to take number one in the box office, but how much? It was originally projected to hit about 70 to 90 mil, and then it dropped down to 50 mil, and then it got dropped down to 40 mil when the word of mouth came out and the reviews and all those reactions of the film came out. They lowered a little bit more of what possibility the opening number would be for Snow White, the new live action remake from Disney's Animation Vault, and it hits its projection. It hit 40 mil, but it hit 43 mil. So it hit above, but just a little bit. Let's read this article from Variety, shall we? Okay. It says, as the reading says, box office Snow White leads Sleepy 43 mil. Meanwhile, Robert De Niro mob drama Nero Nice misfires with a horrendous $3 million debut. Jesus. Snow White may be the famous on role, leading 43 mil in its modestic box office debut, but Disney's latest live action remake is off as a sleepy start. Overseas Snow White is also opened slightly behind projections with 44.3 for a global launch. So the whole total between 87.3 heading into the weekend. The film was estimated globally collecting $100 million. Now, you may say to yourself, why is that? Why in the hell are they saying the international box office was going to be bigger than the box office in the States? The reason that is because there's been a bit of a track record recently, which is, okay, these live action remakes ain't doing amazing in the States, but they're kind of doing well internationally. So so that was the mindset. Like, look at Fasa. Look at the box office for Fasa. I might do that because there might be a little bit of hope for Disney with this film, because this movie has a huge budget, like a huge budget. Anyway, let's continue with the article. Snow White arrives in theaters, logged with controversies, including criticism about the film's depiction of the Seven Dwarfs, complaining about changes to the 100-year-old story called Boycott because of co-stars Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot's public stance on the original Harvest War. There were expensive reshoots which added many $million to the budget. Disney also resulted to scale back on the movie's Los Angeles premiere, doing without aware copy interviews. However, the analysts don't believe that the vote of bad publicity actually hurt the ticket sales at that much. They said this is a solution that is never ideal. Says a senior cinema store from an analyst. In the case of Snow White, kids and families likely must wanted to see a PG film that were perhaps unaware of the controversies. Still, the cinematic take on the 1937 animated classic has noticed the lowest limited debut for Disney's various reimaginings. Below even 2019's Dumbo, which took flight. Oh, shut up with the puns. With $45 million without fucking inflation. You don't add inflation. Don't do that. Just don't do that. You know. Prior remakes with The Little Mermaid, The Jungle Book, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King opened above $100 million, with three of those, 2019's Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast from 2017, and The Lion King all hit the $1 billion club, and Jungle Book got pretty close with $967 million. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, of course it's all about the controversies, right? Oh, there's another one. This is okay. So there's another possibility. This isn't a Disney juggernaut, and another film consulting firm. It's a soft opening of a Disney's historic standard assessor will depend on whether the film plays well for a couple of months. What like a Fassa did recently did. Disney knows how to support their films, and this is a good conduit. And adds that keep in mind for the animated fiasco is the first for many income streams. Snow White is a mercenary gold mine, and IP will find some somewhere in the theme park. So, and plus they talk about the what they do in the movie. Anyway, but it's all about Snow White. It's all about Snow White, right? They mentioned about sorry, they mentioned about the Fassa and what happened with the Fassa. So what happened is the Fassa made $35 million on its opening weekend. And at that time, we all were like, "Oh my God, the sky is falling! It's oh my God, the sky is falling!" People are done with the live action remakes. But it grossed, and let me get the screen back up. It grossed. It grossed 717.4 million dollars. And this is also the sense of why I thought maybe it would do well internationally, just because, the last one, US done it, but international not so much. Now also everybody's going to talk about the controversies, right? Here's the thing about the controversies, and sometimes this is the thing. The controversies only survive online. I swear to God, if I went to someone and say, there's a bunch of controversy against the new Snow White, they would have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. They're like, what? Oh, yeah, it's just opinions of, the old film, of the original film, and how it's slightly outdated, and all the kind of stuff. People kind of got offended by it because people link things to what they link their identity to what they like, and say bad about the original film. People say you attacking them, that type of thing. They would have no idea. Now maybe it's one of those things in the States. It's a little bit more like in your face. Like they will tell you that blah blah blah. Racist Adler said this, or Gavin believes in this, whatever the thing is, right? But and actually, zilch. And all Disney hopes is that the film has a decent word of mouth for families. Because I actually do think, look, I saw the film. Did I have problems with it? Yes, I did. For it dragged hell long in the middle. The love story didn't really work. The dwarves at the end didn't really do anything in the big, we're going to take our kingdom back. The dwarves didn't really do anything. But it shows that there is still a little bit of hope. Let's see how the word of mouth spreads and all that. And then also the response outside of Twitter and outside of the reviews, outside of Twitter who say it's the worst thing ever since sliced bread. The response is, it's not bad, it's not great, but it's good, and it's just what your opinion on that is. That's what the reviews are basically saying. It's good. It's just some will recommend it, some will not recommend it, and that's kind of it. So I think it's not yet to hit, for Disney that this film is a bust, because this year so far Disney hasn't actually, this year in general, movies haven't done so well financially. I think it's just marketing. It's just marketing. Like Mickey 17 didn't do well. Why? Because the trailers were weird. and they just bad marketing. It all comes down to, I think, simple. You need to swing the thing in people's faces, unless, example, a movie like Mickey 17 or Morgan Kane that had done so well, is that you have this noise. Currently it's all about Snow White, Snow White, Snow White. That other films get buried into the shuffle because you're already just hearing this one voice. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not yet hitting the sky is falling. I think this is a slow but decent start, and we'll see how the word of mouth spreads because it's all about families now. You know, did the kids enjoy did the kids enjoy themselves? And if the answer is yes, or if the average Joe enjoys these films, enjoy the film maybe a little bit more than say Twitter does, or the online space does. So it's all about that. But yeah, and yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I was thinking like, what's the next big blockbuster? And it's Minecraft, and I was thinking, oh, how what Minecraft is projected to be, because the trailers haven't been that fantastic. And it's projected to be 60 plus mil, which is pretty good. So it's hopefully for theaters that now that the big budget films are starting to come in, that you're going to get people's butts in actual seats. Um, because it's been a bit of a slow season because you had Captain America and that's it, and so theaters are kind of struggling, and hearing the words like 2 mil and 10 mil here and 5 mil there, that's not good enough. They need to hit something that's like people are watching to see, and maybe people are being a little bit patient. Maybe people are looking forward to Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and Superman, Jurassic World more than a Snow White film or Lilo and Stitch or something. So Mission Impossible, whatever that is. So anyway, comment below. Let me know your thoughts of the box office results.